Paranormal King Radio Network has the best hosts and guests the paranormal has to offer. Every weekday, Mondays, 8 Eastern, Delaware Paranormal Princess Radio with Melissa Overton from the Paranormal Investigators of Delaware. Tuesday, 9 Eastern, Paranormalities and Ponderings with the teacher Frank Lee from Central Alabama Society for Paranormal Investigations and Research. Wednesdays, 8 Eastern, Paranormal Experience with Catherine Hobson from Spirit Communications and Research, Alabama. Thursday, 8 Eastern, Paranormal King Radio, the Paranormal King himself, Ross Rapasso. Fridays, 8 p.m., Paraversal Universe with Kevin Malik and Jennifer Sclessie from Northern Wisconsin Paranormal Society. Fridays, 11 Eastern, Dead Creek Radio, live with myself, Will Pritchard from Dead Creek Paranormal. We strive to bring you the best paranormal stories in an educational, informative, and entertaining manner, only on Paranormal King Radio Network, where the paranormal will never be the same again.
You are listening to WCJV Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, New York.
And Southern Fried Paranormal Radio is on the air, and I'm your host, Roger Belt. We're live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York. My co-host, of course, is the infamous Dusty Ward.
What's going on, everybody?
Infamous.
Infamous.
Annie G is here. Hello, Annie G. Anyways, I just found out how brilliant I am. God, I'm brilliant. I have two operating systems. I'm on the Windows 8 version, and my information that I had saved is on the Windows 10 version. So I can't
feel bad. I can't even get online.
I can't get to it, dadgummit. But I do have a few things that I found that and Dusty, you said you had all this stuff. Did you save it by chance?
Yeah, I got it. I'm good to go.
Okay.
I know how to get my job on schedule, sir.
Shut up.
I mean, I can't get online, but for some strange reason. But
I'm feeling better, Annie G. Thank you. I am. Okay. I'm being laughed at because my stuff is on the wrong dadgum operating system and I can't get to it. Okay.
They're probably laughing at me since I can't even get my computer to pull up right, so.
I'm assuming that Dip Cute here is a nobody. Yep, they just left. Okay. Can you say bot? Okay. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Deat Omens tonight. And since I can't get to my stuff, I'll have to pull it back up and kind of go from there because that's the way it's going to have to be done. Okay, hold on just a minute. Yeah.
While you're doing that, let me explain in case anybody don't know. Death omens are basically things that happen in time that are thought to foretell your demise, pretty much. I guess things of all over the realm of dreams and nature to human beings to anything that can say, hey, guess what? You're fixing to die. That's pretty much what a death omen is. Death omen, bad luck omens, they're all pretty much the saying weird things saying it's fixing to happen to you. Like I had a omen today when I told somebody I was pretty good with a computer. Now I can't even get the chat room up.
Okay. Here's a little list of simple little things that people take as consideration of a death approaching or whatever. And this is just one. There's more. You can find a whole lot of stuff on this. But a picture that falls off the wall for no reason is supposed to be an omen of death. A clock that stops. A clock that fails to chime or ring. A mirror that breaks with while still on the wall. A cat that leaves the home and will not re-enter it.
That's not really an omen as much as it is just pure pleasure.
Okay, a bird pecking at a window. An owl seen during daytime.
You know, I've seen a bunch of owls during the daytime, but I'm still alive.
Well, it's not stating that these are true things. It's just saying that's what people have took for meaning. Okay, a dog that howls for no reason during the night. I told you about that one. Hearing a mournful cry or howl. For Irish families, this could be the warning cry of the banshee. Hearing horse hoofs or a carriage outside your home.
Well, that's just natural to me.
Could be the sound of the coach, a bower. Another old example of the Irish folklore. Seeing a black dog with or without glowing eyes.
You know what that is? That's a hellhound.
Yeah, hellhound, devil dog.
The devil dogs.
Could be the black shuck or death dog, also in the folklore. Death visions is the long belief that a person that is about to die will see and sometimes talk to what seems to be people in the room that can only be seen by the ill person. Wow. Okay.
So basically seeing people that's already passed over, I guess?
Could possibly be. Good idea.
Because I've heard a lot about that. People seeing people waiting at the gates of heaven for them and all that, you know.
Christians believe it is Jesus or angels that have come to guide the person to the other side. Others believe it is family members that have already passed on, making the transition from this world to the next easier. Or the person's brain is shutting down. The good day. It is not uncommon for the ill person to have been through some very hard days. It is said that sometimes they do have a good day just before they die, where they are able to talk and laugh with loved ones. There are many medical signs to look for as well, but I will not go into these. Let me see. After death customs, mirrors, turn all the mirrors around and cover them. It is said that the spirit will be confused if this is not done. Stop the clock at the time of death is a sign of respect.
Really?
Ensure that the body leaves the house by the front door.
Feet first.
Yeah. Again, this
Feet
is a
first.
sign of respect. The body should leave the home feet first.
Yep.
It is said that if the head goes out first, the spirit may return. Many funeral homes do this automatically, but I think it is also a sign of respect that this is done. Open windows in the room. They say that the windows in the room where the death occurred should be open after to allow the spirit to leave.
I'm going to close all my windows. I'm a ghost hunter. I want them all here.
Okay, let's see. Like I said, there's plenty.
Oh, yeah, there's some good ones I want to get into that we're going to have to talk about.
Okay, let's see. Here's the one I think that I had. Yeah. Well, that's the structure of beliefs and all that, that's really crazy stuff.
Here's a good one, Roger. Saying a dead person's name while you are sick. So if you're sick, you don't ever want to say somebody's name that's already dead, or, well, you're pretty much going to die at that point. You know, it kind of makes you wonder where they come up with these things at.
A
you know?
woman washing bloody clothes in the river. I ain't never heard that. Huh.
No, I ain't either. A cow lifting its head to smell the air.
What
is it?
CJ wants to know what a devil dog is.
Do what?
Yeah, CJ was asking what a devil dog is.
CJ, a devil dog is a hellhound. It's one of Satan's hounds. They're big, they're black, sometimes they have glowing eyes. And they come when a person dies to escort the body back to hell. Pretty much what it does. They chase you all the way back to hell. And you know, well, if you're ever on your deathbed and you ever run across a hellhound, I probably wouldn't try to pet him. They're not very nice dogs. They're big dogs, though, and I actually know somebody that's seen one. And the story is that if you see it, you're going to die. But she ain't dead yet. But she explained the hellhound to me. And she said she was driving down the road and she seen something big and something black cross the road about, 75 yards in front of her or so. And she was running about 70 mile an hour. So 75 yards at 70 mile an hour, it don't take very long to get there, a second or two at the most. And by the time she got there, it was already gone. So it had already crossed an open field and was gone by the time she traveled, 150 feet or whatever, 200 something feet, But hellhound is the devil's dogs, I guess you'd say. Wouldn't you, Roger? That a pretty good explanation? Yeah. I wouldn't try to pet them, though. That's just all it is to it. I would not try to pet them.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Hey, Roger. Did you know that dreaming of muddy water is a death omen?
Yeah, that's one of the big ones right there. One of the top ones in the list.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dreaming of muddy water.
Yep. And I actually did that once.
Do what? You did? Well, we could scratch that one off the list then.
But it had to do with something else. So it wasn't like I just dreamed about muddy water. At the time when I had that dream, I was dreaming about a missing person. And muddy water showed up in the dream. And to me, they were saying, basically, I guess, that the body was somewhere in that murky, muddy water. So, anyway. To open an umbrella in the house is a sign of an approaching death.
I thought that was just bad luck.
and it says that also.
Oh.
If a hoe be carried through a house, someone will die before the year is out. I told her to stay
A
out of
what?
that. If,
A what?
if a hoe be carried through a house,
A
someone,
hoe?
someone will die before the year is out. I told her to stay out of my house.
I should have been dead a long time ago. I've carried a lot of hoes through my house. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last show. I just want y'all to know that. Because,
He's
well,
lying.
I doubt it, because if carrying a hoe through your house means you're going to die, this is probably my last show. I'm surprised I've made it this long. I mean, we all know my story. We all know my legend. I am so daggum good looking that I cannot help it. Women just flock here. So therefore, I mean, it's imminent that it's going to be the death of me, but, what a way to go. Okay, I'm
Carrying
done, Roger.
through
You
the
can go on.
house, a hoe, spade, or axe indicates a death in the family.
Oh, well,
Okay.
in that light, I'm way too lazy to die.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Frank from Casper there in Alabama is here with us. Awesome.
By the way, Roger, I know who Shrek is. It was on here last week giving me a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who that is.
Who is it?
It's a guy I know from work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the
How do you
reason he
find
came on his Shrek is because he looks just like Shrek. So I call him Shrek all the time. I think he's the one that put that bumper sticker on my car that said I'm so gay I can't even drive straight. But I ain't sure on my truck. But I come out every day at work and I have orange peels thrown all over my truck. Or I
Frank,
have
there is no
candy all over my
dusty in
truck.
line.
Huh?
Oh, Frank asked me, was I keeping you in line tonight? I said, there is no keeping Dusty in line.
Dusty can't even get on the chat room to defend himself. I don't know what's going on with my stupid computer. I had the chat room pulled up, and then everything crashed on me. And everything comes on now except for my stupid computer. Even though it's saying I need some technical help over here.
You just
It's
need some
saying
help.
I'm connected, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'm connected to the internet, Roger, on my laptop, and I don't know how to put a password in. You know?
Okay, here's a good one for you. Death is
Oh yeah, just
foretold
don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry
ringing
about
of the
me over
bell.
here.
And every time I try to talk, you start talking. You try deliberately trying to mess me up. Death is foretold by the ringing of a bell that cannot otherwise be accounted for. But now that is also said that when the bell rings like that, an angel gets his wings. So
I don't know if that's something somebody just made up. I
they're
don't think
all
that's...
old superstitions, okay? I mean,
I
so
know.
you can take them with a grain of salt, okay? Anyway, just saying.
We need to take them with a grain of salt. I mean, some of them, hearing 3 knocks on your front door, and when you get up and nobody's there.
When bread is baking and cracks across the top, it means death.
Oh my goodness, really? Well, then those stupid fried pies I cooked last night, they about killed me, so I can believe that. I really can, because those things turned out nasty.
Yeah, CJ's right. Frank said Dusty got booted from his own chat. CJ said, now we can talk about you and your duty belt, and you can't do nothing about it.
I'm trying to get back in. I'm trying to. I can't even get my stupid laptop to get online. It's about to get thrown. I can see it coming.
Okay. When bright red specks resembling spatters of blood appear on linen, it is held to be a token of misfortune, probably of death.
When blood appears on your linen.
When red specks resembling spattered blood appear.
Oh. That means you're probably already dead. Somebody done shot you in your bed. And that is a very bad death omen, too. When you get shot in your bed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a death omen.
If the candle burns blue, it is a token of death. To see a coffin in the candle is a token of death.
I'd say so. To see a coffin and a candle.
That's what it says. And now, if I see a coffin and a candle, yeah, okay. Well, let's put it this way: I'll be blowing that candle out pretty quick. I'll be looking at that.
Well, not me. I would be staring at it and then probably get killed, going, "Holy cow, that's a coffin and a candle!" And then next thing you know, here comes Freddy Krueger out of the coffin and kills me.
Again, if you have a holy cow, you may not have to worry about it.
Holy cows will save you. Listen to this one, Roger. This one might catch you. If a single match will light 3 cigarettes, the owner of one of the cigarettes will die.
Well, I know that's bull, because way back in the day when I first started smoking, me and my buddies used to do that crap all the time.
It didn't say you'd die instantly. It just said you would die, and more than likely, you will die.
And you will die someday.
Well, there you go. Then that superstition's true. The only one that's true is the one I named.
To see a winding sheet in the candle has the same significance.
A winding what?
A winding sheet in the candle.
Sheet.
3 lamps or candles burn close together means death. If a sudden and uncountable light is seen in a carpenter's shop, it indicates that the carpenter will soon have to make a coffin.
These people, I think half these people was high when they wrote these.
I believe so. Anyway, it's interesting stuff though. What they came up with. You know, if a coffin creaks in a carpenter's shop, another order soon follows.
Oh my Lord!
If the coffin does not settle down smoothly into place in the grave, but has to be raised and lowered again, another in the family will die inside a year.
Well, I think all that went out 100 years ago when they started using vaults. You know?
Change a sick person from one room to another and he will die.
Huh. Somebody needs to alert the hospital.
If a clock long motionless suddenly begins to tick or strike, it is a sign of approaching death or misfortune. If a corpse remains soft and supple after death, another death in the family will follow.
See, that's not even funny, but you got tickled reading that one and got me to laughing.
Okay, here's your holy cow. A cow mooing after midnight means death.
What? Oh my gosh, my stupid cows used to keep me up at night all
uh,
night long mowing. It meant their death because I start shooting after a while.
Auntie G, you're so right. Cigarettes will kill you.
Cigarettes and hamsters are a lot alike. They're only bad for you when you stick one in your mouth and light it on fire.
Why would you stick a hamster in your mouth, period, much less light it on fire?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just quoting something that I live by. I mean, people stick hamsters in worse places. We've done had this discussion a few weeks ago. Is that not correct?
That's true.
Well, yes, Dusty, that's correct. I'm glad you could, be here to enlighten us today, Dusty. Thank you, Dusty. So I talked to myself all night.
Who are we talking about here?
Hamsters.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see. Talking about
Frank is saying he has a radio show also, so I had to promise to call into it later tonight.
Huh? That's fair. I can't see.
That must have been right after the talk about the drag queen fishing reel. And that reminds me, Dusty, you still got to dress and drag and take a picture with Frank's reel so we can post it and show everybody the infomercial,
Wait a minute. That was never in the deal.
Yes, it was. You said you was going
to... I never said I would dress and drag with a fishing reel. I never once agreed to... All right, fine, I will. But now I've agreed to it. There you go. But before now, I had never agreed to it. But, I mean, if that's something y'all really want to have done, then I will do it.
But you got to do the commercial for us, Frank wants to get it on the market.
Well, I am the prettiest one, so, I mean... All right, fine, I'll do it. The things I do for my friends, see, I always end up taking one for the team. See how it is?
Yeah. Well, see,
man,
when you're the team founder, you have to take the lumps, okay?
but it's Frank's deal. I mean, it's not even my idea, the whole fishing reel thing. Frank's not even close to here. I mean, how did I get drug into this? Lord only knows what's going to happen when Gabriel gets here.
He said you got a pretty mouth, so you got to do the commercial.
You sure do got a pretty mouth, boy. Oh, I wish I could get on here and defend myself.
Oh, see, Frank and I talked about it and everything. We're going to create a bonus thing here. If you buy the drag queen reel, we're going to throw in a drag lure, which is going to be a little minnow dressed in drag and everything.
That would be awesome. that would be cool. At least you ain't throwing in the drag queen from the commercial. Because, man, I'd get a vacation.
A drag with all purchases of the drag queen. And if you buy the drag queen pro, you'll get the little drag lure, and not a chase to go with your drag queen outfit. So
I'm going to tell you something. Y'all keep having me dress as a woman for commercials, and that will be a death omen on your part, Roger. I just want you to know this. Since we're going ahead and talking about death omens, that will be a death omen on your part.
Excuse me.
If I have to dress and drag all the time.
Hey, we're gonna have to come up with a little jingle too for the drag queen. Frank, just think about that little jingle for Dusty to sing while he's doing the commercial.
What? How did I end up getting to sing too? I mean, come on, this is getting ridiculous.
All commercials have a little catchy jingle Okay, so you got to sing the little jingle.
I'm not worried about the
Hey,
jingle
baby!
as
Baby
long
in
as I get
the house.
a skirt long enough to cover the dangle. I don't worry about the jingle.
Well, I thought BB was in the house.
Well, I'm not even sure who BB is, but I'm
Big
glad they're
Bird,
not.
Big Bird, Big Bird.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm definitely glad
There
Big
she
Bird's
is.
not.
There she is. Hey, Big
Oh,
Bird.
great. There's Big Bird. Now, Big Bird's going to start on me, too, and I can't defend myself.
Ah.
Lord have mercy. Y'all just wait. I'm going to get this thing working in a minute, and then it's
Okay.
going to be on.
Well, while you're doing that, to dance on the ground indicates disaster or death within a year.
To dance on the ground.
That's what it says.
On what ground?
The ground.
I'm pretty much just to dance.
On the earth, ground, dirt. The hearing in the wall of the death watch or death tick betokens a death in the house. Okay, a dishcloth hung on a doorknob is a sign of death in a family.
Uh-oh.
To knock on a door and receive no answer is a sign of death.
Or they're just not home.
The last name a dying person calls is that of the next to follow.
Oh, what kind of
Betokens.
crap is
Yes,
that?
betokens. Do you like that word, huh, Honey G? That's one of them $5 words.
What kind of, wait a minute, what kind of crap is that? So somebody says, I love you, Dusty, and then falls over dead. That means I'm the next to go?
Yeah. If they're dying when they say it.
Well, that would explain the whole deathbed. Do you not even listen to what I say? You don't even listen to me, do you? I don't even listen to me, so I don't know why I expect you to.
Sometimes the dying call for an absent one as if in trouble. This is a sign that that person will have some great trouble in afterlife. Okay, that can confuse me a little bit.
Yeah.
Death takes place at ebb tide.
At ebb tide.
At ebb tide.
You know, we're not even smart enough for this show, Roger. We don't even know half these words.
The person on whom the eyes of a dying person last rest will be the first to die. So, Dusty, if you're ever dying, and I come to see you before you die, don't look at me.
I'm gonna stare you down.
You look off toward the other direction.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I aim to please. You know how it is.
Yes.
Honey G said I'm a word nerd. Okay. Back to the old drawing board here. Well, we just did that one. It is a sign of death to see a flower blossoming out of season. As, for example, a rose in the fall. This has proved a true omen in several cases, according to the experience of a lady who believes in these signs. In consequence of this belief, when she has such a flower, she will pick it off the stem and throw it away without mentioning the incident to anyone. It is a sign of death to see a tree blossoming in the fall. That also could mean it's a sign of warm weather that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Hold that thought, everybody. We're live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York.
How
And
you got in trouble? You got in
and
trouble.
shut up, Dusty. Shut up. You're just mad because you can't get in the chat room.
I cannot. I am struggling over here trying to get in, and I cannot. It will not let me. I don't know what is going on with this stupid computer, but it won't let me pull up nothing. It's saying I'm connected to the internet, but I am not.
It lied to you.
Yes, it did. Big
If
time lied to me.
if a garment is cut out on Friday, the person for whom it is made will not live unless it is finished on the same day.
Well,
Okay.
that's 100 years old.
If you begin a quilt on Friday, you will never live to finish it.
Well, anybody listening in Paducah might want to know about that. That is the quilt capital of the world.
An act of this sort gave great distress to a domestic servant who, until after the completion of the quilt daily, expected disaster. This woman came from French Canada. If a doctor is called on Friday, the patient will surely die.
I guess that's
Okay.
according to what.
Don't nobody be calling no freaking doctors today for me, okay? Just saying.
I mean, I wonder how that technically works, because technically it is my Sunday, because I go back to work tomorrow. So if you call a doctor for me today, technically I still have, I can still live.
Canadar.
What?
Big Bird was saying Canadar.
Oh, you're driving me crazy telling me what they're saying in the daggum chat room.
Hey, everybody, let's talk about Dusty in the chat room. He can't see it.
No, do not talk about me. No, and it's fine. I know it's all going to be good anyway, so.
We can talk about his duty belt and all that stuff. He won't know.
You're just admiring my duty belt. That's all it is to it. Y'all probably all went to the store and tried to buy a duty belt this week.
You do realize that when you dress in drag for the drag queen commercial, you got to wear your duty belt on the outside.
Don't worry. I'll have my duty belt on. Don't worry about that.
Real leather, too, Big Bird said.
I might even go ahead and put my gas mask on, too. My gas mask and my duty belt.
Now, you do know that the Drag Queen Pro comes with a free bottle of lubricant.
You're disturbing me. I want you to know that. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's disgusting just to think about. Your free bottle of Astroglide.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all are messing with my head. I know that.
Oh, did you gather all your munchies and have everything ready, your donuts and everything, so you can be ready?
No, I don't even have donuts. I've been fighting with a stupid computer. Now I don't have nothing but potato chips, and I can't eat them when we're on the radio. It'll be too crunchy.
We'll even throw in a pouch to hold the reel for Dusty's duty belt.
I have a pouch. Thank you. I have a few pouches on my duty belt.
That pouch, so you have to have another pouch.
Well, my pepper spray pouch, I can just stick the rod down in it, and it'll hold it up, so I ain't even got to hold on to my fishing pole. See? I got it figured out. I think I don't.
Yeah, where you going to keep your free bottle of lubricant?
I'll put it in my cuff case.
In your cupcake?
Cuff, C-U-F-F, hand cuff case, not my cupcake.
He's going to keep his lubricant in his cupcake?
No, I am not. I'm not putting lubricant in my cupcake. Oh, Lord.
Cupped and stuffed.
We're going to have to quit talking about this and start talking about fairies if you keep it up.
Hey, we'll have to do a show about that.
No, we are not. We're not doing a show on fairies.
Okay, if a hearse is drawn by two white horses, death in the neighborhood will occur within a month. Okay? If anyone comes to a funeral after the procession starts, another death will occur in the same house.
Don't be late to the funeral.
I'm saying. At a funeral, the first person who turns away from the grave will have the next death in his family. I'm staying there till everybody leaves. I'm just saying. If one goes to a funeral with the intention of following grave, but does not do so, a death soon follows in his family.
Following the grave?
I don't know what that means, but that's what it says. If it rains during a burial, another member of the family will soon follow.
If it rains.
If it rains.
I've been to a funeral in the rain, I think. It's been a while. But I think it was raining at one I went to.
If rain falls into an open grave, another burial in the same cemetery will occur within 3 days. If you meet a funeral train, it is a sign of death.
If you meet a train of funerals, it is sure a sign of death.
So, you know, if you come to a railroad crossing and you're held up by a train,
or hit by the train,
that's carrying dead people in a coffin, you got a bad day.
If you're hit by the death train, it's a bad omen.
Well, yeah, if you get hit by the death train, yeah, that's a pretty bad omen.
That's right. Why is this thing saying I'm connected and I am not? Roger, you're the tech guy.
Well, I'd have to be
able to
see what's going on. I can't.
It will not let me pull anything up, but it's saying I'm connected. Well, it is a liar, and this is a death omen of this computer. I know, because in about 3 minutes it'll be laying out in the front yard.
Reboot your computer and then reconnect it.
I have done that about 20 times now.
Okay, well then don't do that.
And it's not doing nothing. It's saying I'm connected, but then it won't pull nothing up. I do not know why.
Wear your hat to a funeral when you've not worn it before yourself.
So don't loan your brand new hat
to a funeral when you have not worn it before yourself.
If I've got a brand new hat, ain't nobody wearing it nowhere. I'm wearing my new hat.
Counts the carriages at a passing funeral will die within 1 year.
I wonder if that would be the same for cars. You think it would? That would apply for cars now, I guess. Yeah, I suppose.
I don't get technical. Thank you very much.
Who? Are you talking to me?
CJ said, I love it when Roger gets technical. I don't get technical. I don't have the brains to get technical.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah.
Yeah, that was technical. That was deep, wasn't it? That was a deep thing.
That was some crappy. That was some crappy advice, is what it was. That's all it was. Some crappy advice, Roger. It did not help me at all.
Now, it could possibly be, though, that your built-in Ethernet connector, your Wi-Fi connector, is going bad.
It was just on. You know this.
Well, I'm just saying,
A few minutes ago.
Well, why else would it not be working anymore? You rebooted it 20, 30 times. You know,
I do not know. But it's saying it's online. It's not letting me put my password in is what it's not doing. One of them will, and it just runs saying it's connecting. The other one, now it says it's connected to the one I'm not even trying to get it connected to. Not even trying. And when I pulled up my box, it says wireless network connection. It's saying it's not connected, but the computer, what? But it's saying it is.
Doosty wrote a point. Doosty. Oh, Lord, I'm losing it. Big Bird wrote a poem for you, Dusty. It's here in the chat room for everybody to read, too. Says,
thanks.
They're hot and racy, and my stockings black and lacy. Don't let the little lump you see take away the melt. It's just me standing looking good in my duty belt.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love
it. That's great. Thanks.
Hey, that's going to go into the autobiography of Dusty Ward right there.
I'll tell you what you do.
She said, write it down, Dusty. You need that. You
know. I need something. I want you to do something, Roger.
Yeah, so
I want you to give out the... What?
I said,
I want you to give out the chat room for everybody. Give out the chat room for everybody.
Say what now?
Tell everybody where the chat room is. CJ Mars.
Tell everybody where the chat room is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like http www.cjmars.com/CJMars_chat.html.
Oh my God, you can't say
716-745-4266. Call in, tell us what you think. If you have some death omens to share with us, we definitely need some help. Dusty's having a meltdown over there with his laptop. He can't get in the chat room, so we can on him in the chat room all night. I love it.
It's not funny.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Don't lie to me. See, this is the one time.
It's not funny at all.
This is the one time, Dusty, that we have something over you that you can't control.
It's still not funny. I mean, I don't care what you say. It is not funny.
Okay, it's not funny. It's freaking hilarious.
I can pull up part of. I can see my globe. That's it. But
you can see your globe.
I can pull up the globe on here. Oh, come on. What is this crap? I can pull up the globe, but on my tablet, I cannot load the chat room. It won't let me.
Well, you don't need to anyway, see.
Yes, I do. I need to, because y'all are causing problems. You know, it's saying Adobe can't, Flash Player or whatever can't be accessed on my tablet.
Yeah, empty your cookies.
If I knew what a cookie was, I could do that.
Go to Go to your
Yeah,
browser
talk about
history.
it. Go to my browser.
Go to your
Okay, my
go to
browser.
go to your browser history. What browser are you using? Hello? I think I think we lost him. Where'd he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Ah, okay. If shot remain in the gun after firing, someone of your family will die. Huh? That's weird. If you build onto your house, you will die within the year. Okay. Lie down on a table and you will die before the year is out. I ain't laying on no more tables, y'all. To hold a lamp over a sleeping person causes death. Now, what kind of lamp are we talking about here? Oil lamp?
Empty my cookies, they said. Empty my
Your
cookies,
cookies.
they said. So
Yeah.
therefore, I got kicked plumb off the radio show when they emptied my cookies. Empty my cookies, they say.
Well, you know how it is in cookies.
I got kicked plumb off Skype here. This is pitiful. Ah.
To break a looking glass is a sign of death in the family before the year closes.
A looking glass.
Mirror.
Yeah, well, I realize this, you know.
Well,
I might be young, but, you know, if you've been in my house, it's full of antiques. I know that's the old language.
if three persons look into a mirror at the same time, one will die within a year.
One's going to die a lot sooner if they take up my room in the mirror. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay. Where's Data? Good question, Big Bird. Where's Data? Dita. Oh, Dita.
Dear Lord.
Hey, you got your own point. Quit whining, she said.
Well, I can't help it. I cannot get in there.
Big Bird said, I got to harass alone. What a shame. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Frank, you need to join in here. We need more people harassing Dusty.
No, we don't. I mean, Dusty
Hurry up.
can't defend himself.
Hurry up before he finds a way to get back on the chat room so he can see.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. The stupid thing was working when nobody was in there talking. Now when everybody's in there harassing me, it won't let me in there. Swear I gotta buy a new computer. I gotta quit being a tightwad, Roger.
I know it.
I think mine's like the old telephone companies where somebody's over across the road pulling the little cords out of the big box and sticking them in another hole up there.
You got one of them,
Like
you got to turn the little
Andy
thing on
Griffith
the side before you say hello.
Yes. like Andy Griffith used to do, all because of this.
Hello.
Right. I'm going to tell you one, okay? And let's discuss this. A death omen. seeing a ghost funeral. If you see a funeral of a ghost, it's a death omen.
If you see a funeral of a ghost.
A ghost funeral. That means if you walk in somewhere and you see a bunch of dead people looking at a dead person, that's a death omen. I personally think you're already dead if you see that.
Well,
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of nobody saying they've
but
seen
if we walked into a abandoned funeral home and witnessed a funeral from the past with the people who were there who would probably be dead now, looking upon a dead person who was about to be buried.
Yes, yes.
That would be very interesting, and I'd want to get every bit of that on film.
Yeah, you better do it quick, though, because you're going to die soon.
Well, and if I get it on film and I die, somebody better air that shit. I'm just saying.
It's like a...
I'm talking about viral on YouTube, you know what I mean?
The Blair Witch Project in 3D there, so...
In my case, it'd be the Rare Bitch Project.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Of course,
anyway.
I'd already be dead from carrying that hole through my house, so I won't be around to see it.
Okay, where was I here? Let me see. To put on a bonnet or hat of one in mourning is a sign that you will wear one before the year is out.
To put on a hat means you're going to wear a hat for the year's out?
Bonnet. Or hat.
Bonnet? Or a hat?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just ignorant. Of course, if I put on a hat, I'm going to wear one for the year's out. I done got one on.
To drive a nail on Sunday is a sign that someone in the family will die within the year. Hey, Johnny.
What was that noise?
Welcome. Yeah, if you drive a nail on Sunday, you know, and it's like putting a nail in your coffin, I guess.
I suppose.
Okay. Hearing an imaginary rap and opening an outside door lets death in.
Or the guy hiding in the bushes.
Welcome back, Frank.
Yeah. Hey, Frank. Thanks for joining us. You can sit there and make fun of me a little more.
That's right.
Yes, thanks.
More the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
The hearing of 3 raps is a sign that some member of the family is dead.
If you don't believe that.
If members of a family after long separation meet for reunions, someone of the members will die within the year.
So cancel your family reunions.
Ringing in the ears is a sign of death. Damn, there must be a bunch of people dying around me. My ears ring all the freaking time.
My ears burn because people's always talking about me. So, I mean, at least burning ears ain't a sign of it.
Your ears probably burn because you're always talking about yourself.
Well, that could be also the case.
You're killing me. Or it could be these cigarettes. I don't know.
Did you light 3 with one match?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're not dying.
Mumsy B and I just recorded an episode today, and I need to go do weird editorial things. See you on the Blackthorn Pass Sunday. Keep feeling better. Thank you. Good luck with things, Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Yanni G, thanks for stopping by. We love you. We'll see you Sunday. Or we'll hear you Sunday. I keep forgetting we don't see, we just hear. Okay. Hey, Unc. Good Lord.
What?
All the dogs are going nuts in the other room.
Uh-oh.
Uh, let's see. The term
If a dog is barking at what, Roger? Nothing?
if the dog's bark in the living room, it's a sign of death. Okay. Uh,
There you go. I
the
mean, sorry
term
that
death bell is also a popular one in Prince Edward Island. Oh, I know what it is now. She's running a vacuum cleaner in there. They cannot stand that vacuum cleaner. Okay. In some localities, the direction of the apparent ringing indicates the direction from which the news of death will come. If an empty rocking chair is seen to sway back and forth when apparently unoccupied, it is supposed that the chair is held by the spirit of some deceased member of the family who has come back to choose the next to go and call that person quickly.
So, in other words, your house is haunted.
Yeah, or your house is haunted. Whichever comes first. Anyway, okay, getting back to the fun and mayhem. Let me see. A spot resembling iron rust on the finger means death. Beginning on Saturday, a garment that cannot be finished means death in Ohio. Deaths do not come singly, but if one of a family dies, a second death in the same family will occur within a year. Man, they got some weird stuff they believe, I'm telling you. Whoever works
Yeah, they do.
whoever
They
works
do.
on a sick person's dress, he or she will die within the year.
Well, I would never work on nobody's dress then. I
I'm
mean,
saying, if you're sick, I ain't working on nothing for you.
it's over.
If someone
It's
is
over
sick
for
and a storm comes, it is a sign he will die during its continuance.
you.
Okay.
If someone's sick and a storm brews up, you're dying.
Riders on the storm.
Lord, I'm dying now.
There's a killer on the road. Okay. Uh, when a woman who has been sewing puts her thimble on the table as she sits down to eat, it is a sign that she will be left a widow if she marries. Alrighty then. If one sings at a table while the family are eating, it means the death of a friend. So, Dusty, don't never come to my house and sit down at the table and start singing.
Well, I mean, that's where I thought we was doing the commercial at. So,
His scream,
all of a
scream
sudden I
like
have to
a toad.
sing.
It was
What?
squirming like a toad, not screaming big bird.
All of a sudden I have to sing for this drag queen commercial. So, I don't know where you expect me to do it at if I can't do it at your house.
Take a long holiday. Let your children play.
Oh, dear God.
Uh, if three drops of blood fall from your nose, one of your family is dead.
Just three, though.
Just three. If you sneeze on Sunday morning before breakfast, you will hear of the death of some person you know before the next Saturday night.
Somebody had way too much time on their hands to think of these things.
Okay, hold that thought, everybody. We are live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York. We're taking a little break and we shall return, so don't go away.
You are listening to WCJV Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, New York.
Hi, this is Teresa from Spirit Talk Live Radio. I have a message to you from the angels. We don't die. Are you missing a loved one or a pet? Do you want proof that family, friends, pets, and angels are interacting with you from heaven? Listen to my show, Spirit Talk Live, where I talk to live callers delivering specific messages from Spirit that offer proof that love continues and relationships are forever. Spirit Talk Live is an internet radio show where all things spiritual and angelic are revealed through information, insight, signs, and healing. Join us live on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by going to my website, teresacommunicates.com or cjmars.com. Go to the chat room and see you on Tuesday night. Namaste.
Okay, I'm back. Dusty dropped. He should be back in a minute. I hope.
Hey.
If you sneeze at a table with the mouth full, an acquaintance will die soon. Okay. When sowing grain, if a strip of land is missed, there will be a death inside of a year. When you shiver, it means that someone is walking over the place where your grave is supposed to be.
Just walked right over my grave. I've heard that before.
Yes, I have too, actually.
Are we back on there?
What happened to you? Did you reboot your router or what?
No, I pushed a button and it cut off my tablet again.
Well,
are we back on the air?
Yes, quit pushing buttons.
I was trying to do what you told me to do. See what happens when I listen to you? I get kicked off the show every time I listen to you. It's pitiful.
Okay. Man, I need to keep up with what's going on in the chat room here. What's the station?
Yes, you do, since I can't.
Quick promo we just did, okay? Um,
How about this one? Hang on, go ahead. I'll find it. Because this one's really... If you do not turn over tables or chairs a coffin has rested on, the next person to use them will die. So, if the coffin gets too heavy and you have to set it down on a chair, you're probably going to die anyway because you're real bad out of shape, evidently. You know? How many coffins you ever seen sitting on the kitchen table?
well, now back in the day,
They didn't set them on the kitchen table
uh,
when they set up with the dead.
how do you know? Was you there?
I've seen pictures of it. They had them sitting in the living room and stuff. They didn't set them on the kitchen table. That's just nasty.
You don't know you wasn't there. They
Was you there?
might have
Did
brought
you
the
ever
kitchen
see
table.
one sitting on the kitchen table?
They might have brought the kitchen table in there, and yeah.
I don't think they did.
Well, hey,
I don't think nobody has ever put a dead body on their kitchen table.
I got a
They
little
said, y'all,
information.
move him. Scoot him over. I can't get the mashed potatoes up here. Oh, okay. I don't think that's ever been done.
Hey, his arms in the baked beans.
That's right. Hey, tell the one about the eyes. The eyes.
Yeah. Pardon?
Roger's in trouble.
Yeah.
Roger's in trouble.
Awesome, great, very cool indeed. Okay, His Eminence Bo Jerkhart is going to be calling in, folks. At it'd be 10:30 Eastern time, so it'd be 9:30 my time, and he's premiering a new song, so everybody's going to get to hear that. Ain't that awesome? Come on, applause. He's going to do it live. Awesome. Okay, very good. And I lost my train of thought where I was at here, but oh yeah, I was going to give you a tidbit of information, Dusty.
Please do.
Do you know where the phrase living room came from?
No.
Back in the day when they used to do the wakes and stuff in the home,
Yeah.
they would always do it in what is now known as the living room.
Okay.
And these women decided that there was too much death and stuff going on there, and there was still life in that room, so they changed. They called the room the living room.
Mhm.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, that is kind of cool. I've never heard that.
Actually, I'll have to look that up and send it to you because it tells all about how that happened. But anyway, I never knew
Let me
that.
tell you what I find more interesting about that whole story.
What's that?
The fact that it plainly made it clear that there was not a body sitting on the kitchen table because they was in the living room.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because they was in the living room, not in the kitchen. I mean, otherwise they'd said there's too much death in the kitchen, so we're putting the freezer in the living room. So they just told me there was not a body sitting on the kitchen table.
Baked arms in the baked beans, y'all. Anyway. And there wasn't no mention of his tool belt. Okay. All right, back to the humdrum and other formalities. Uh, when sowing, when sowing grain, I told you that if a strip of land is missed, there will be a death inside the earth. When you shiver, it means somebody walked on your grave. If sparks are left unintentionally in the ashes overnight, it is a sign of death. If sparks or fire fly out of an open stove door, it is a sign of death.
It's the sign of your house burning down.
If anyone in the town lies dead over Sunday, there will be another death before the end of the week. Three
If
horses.
what?
It says,
Say that again.
if anyone in the town lies dead over Sunday, there will be another death before the end of the week.
Yeah, okay. So nobody finds a dead person all day Sunday and they are laying there dead. Nobody knows that somebody else is going to die?
I guess.
I suppose.
Three horses of the same color indicate death, but this sign is not very noticeable in a thickly settled community. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even understand that. I mean...
Three chairs placed accidentally in a row mean death. If there is a death, there will be 3 deaths in the family within a short time. Now, having said that, I went through that personally. My father died. A week later, my grandfather died. 2 weeks later, my grandmother died.
Yeah, it always comes in threes.
And that, yeah, well, you know, not always, but in that case, yes, it did. So I guess there is a little something to that. Okay, to break the spell of 13 at table, all should rise together. Otherwise, the first up, or as some say, the last down, dies inside a 12-month.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. The last person, or the first person, or whatever, to stand up says they'll die.
If 13 sit at a table, the one who rises first will not live through the year. If 13 sit at a table, the last one who sits down will not die that year. If window shades fall down without being molested, it's a sign of death. That's what it says. That's what it says. If window shades fall down,
I've never molested a window shade.
Dusty, quit molesting your window shades.
I will not molest my window shade. They're not even my style. They're way too skinny for me.
You don't even have window shades. You got blinds.
I have window. What exactly is a window shade?
You don't know.
Okay, tell me that. Is it like a curtain?
At your mom and dad's house.
We got a phone call. Answer the phone. Hello, caller.
Hello?
What's this about y'all molesting them window shades and lamp shades and stuff? What kind of show y'all got going here?
Not this.
He don't know what a window shade is, okay? So
is it like blinds? Is it like blinds? Or is it a pull down? It's a pull down shade.
Window shades are the ones that roll up and they're like a long bar and you got a little string on it.
It's what? It's what? Start over. It's the one you...
A window shade is basically a long wooden rod that goes all the way across your window frame. That's got like a paper-like material on it that's dark, usually, or whatever.
Yes.
And it has a little string with a loop on it or thing on it that you pull it down and it locks, and you that way it blocks the light out.
So
That
so I have
sounded
to ask
totally.
is, so now does the molestation of the window shades occur before or after the duty belt goes on? I just have to ask that.
Well, according to Roger, he's the one that has the little thing hanging down, and he's pulling on it. So I'm thinking he's the window shade molester. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just telling you what they look like. We had them in our house when I was a kid.
Did you molest him?
No, I didn't molest them.
I mean, I'm just asking because, we need to get to the bottom of this.
But now, I'm sure that they were in y'all's house when you were a kid. You probably just don't remember.
I never molested a window shade in my life.
I'm sure you probably did.
I did not.
It might have been a repressed memory there.
Yeah, that's a repressed memory. That's what
I have never molested a window shade in my life.
You're repressing, Dusty. We need to get you some psychiatric help.
I am not repressing nothing. I mean, I have never molested a window shade.
You're blocking memories.
I am not.
We need to get you some psychiatric help there so you can open up there and.
I'm not molesting no window shades, and I'm not blocking nothing out. That's all it is to. I can't even get online to find out which end of the window shade is the male end and which end is the female end.
Rita, my girl, how we doing?
So what's going on with you tonight, buddy? You got any death omens you'd like to share?
Well, I do have a little bit of a list. I was listening to you and Roger talking, and those are some interesting ones to say the least.
There's so many of them. I never realized.
Right. I think one death omen should be trying to keep up with all of the death omens because it would kill you trying.
Man,
one that I was finding a few minutes ago was a picture that falls off the wall for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
I seen that.
That a clock that stops, a clock that fails to chime.
Yeah.
A mirror that breaks.
On the chimney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bird pecking at the window.
Then that bird's gonna die. I'm just saying, because I'm gonna kill that bird.
Well,
But listen to this. I mean, you just wonder where this stuff come from. If a black moth enters the house and visits the four corners of the house, someone within will die. So if a moth comes in and he flies to the back corner and then the front corner and then to each side corner, somebody's going to die. But it's got to be a black moth. I mean, somebody just sat around and said, man, I'm bored.
Right. Well, and all three of us being in the South, every time you open the door when the weather's warm, something's going to fly in.
Right?
We're all doomed. None of us should have lived as long as we have.
That is the truth. My favorite one, dreaming of a wedding, is a death omen. Evidently, they've met all three of my ex-wives. Just saying.
Right. I'm sure me and you could swap some ex-wife stories.
A wild bird gets in your house. So basically, if a condor comes in your house, that is a death omen. So do not open your door and let a condor fly in, or he will peck your face off anyway. So
if a condor comes in your house, you've got worse problems than a death omen.
That is correct.
Because those are pretty big birds.
Hey, Roger, tell the one about the eyes that you told me earlier, the right eye and the left eye, because that's just funny.
If your right eye twitches, there's going to be a birth in the family. If your left eye twitches, there's going to be a death in the family.
Or like I told Roger, it could be you have Bell's palsy. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Okay. Seeing a falling star.
Yeah, I heard that. I read that. Seeing a falling star. I've always made wishes on them dadgum things, not knowing that it's going to kill me.
The first lamb of the year is black.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Seeing the new
That's
moon
crazy.
through glass. Looking at the new moon through glass. Means it'll kill you.
Seeing the wild hunt.
That's the devil dogs again.
Well, you know, if that were true, if that were true about seeing the new moon through glass,
yeah.
would that technically mean that every single person who wears glasses has a death wish?
You think? An owl flying around your house 3 times means you're going to die. But who's going to sit there and watch an owl fly around their house 3 times?
I won.
Seriously.
Adrian.
What crap are you talking about, Roger? Are you watching Rocky? An owl seen during the daytime. I've seen plenty of owls in the daytime.
That,
you know?
Right. Now I've heard that one.
The apparition of a living person or a doppelganger.
Yeah.
And you know,
I have heard that.
You know, that happens more times than people would think, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They say everybody has a double.
Well, actually, according to statistics, I forgot where it was I was reading this, but they say that on the average, every person has, on average, 6 to 7 identical matches throughout the world.
Wow.
Good God, there's at least 5 to 6 more lucky people in this world that look like me. Is that what we're saying here?
Well, now the even bigger question is, do they wear duty belts also?
Yeah,
Of course they do. Of course they do. Hey, seeing a woman in white.
And they all have computers that can't get in the chat room.
Evidently, I have a host over here that don't listen to me when I'm talking either. You know, he just totally ignored me saying that. Seeing a woman in white. Seeing a woman wearing white. And that really sucks since the Ku Klux Klan is home to Tennessee, where we happen to live. So, seeing a woman in white. Luckily, I don't live around where the Klan is. I'd be seeing a bunch of women in white all the time. Seeing a lone fox near your home. That happens quite often around here. Some fox shows up at my house.
Saying a person's name while you are ill.
I'm ill right now, Roger.
Dogs howling at an open door.
That's what yours was doing a while ago. Well, he was barking at the vacuum. But a dead sparrow is a death omen.
Well, you know, there's a little bit of legend about the sparrow. That they say that a sparrow carries the spirits of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Someone dies.
Seeing a woman in white is supposed to be a death omen, Data.
What did I tell you? Frank, didn't I just tell you he never listens to me? I just said that. I mean, I just said that.
She was asking the question there, Dusty.
Oh. Well, excuse me for not being able to see the chat room tonight.
Well, then, next time...
Being chased...
Next time, think before you go spouting off over there. Don't make me come over.
Someone chasing you with a broom is a death omen. Really? Someone chasing you with a broom.
Death omens, and we're all trying to sound real intelligent.
Hey, here's one that we can debunk right now. This is an Asian death omen, but nonetheless, it's still an omen. wearing black to a wedding. I mean, just like 98% of people get married in black tuxedos.
Hey, Dusty, here you go. Seeing a ghost.
And the girls I date would have to wear black all the time because they could never wear a white wedding dress. Because that's for the pure. What, Roger?
Your one you brought up, seeing a ghost funeral, is right there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. A white
Giving
moth,
someone... What?
a white moth in or attempting to enter a house.
What? Oh, okay. I said black moth. Okay, I'm sorry. A white moth. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
A wild bird gets into your house.
I done said that when I said the condor is going to tear your face off.
Well, no, here's something strange that I've seen. Seeing a black dog with or without glowing eyes. So basically seeing a black dog.
Devil dog, yeah.
That would be, yeah, that would be the hellhound, I suppose, is what they're talking about.
Right. I would hope so. In other words, if you own a black dog, you're going to die.
That's it. Here's the example. Giving someone white flowers will kill them.
Mine's brown and white, so I'm just going to be ill.
Right.
Do what?
Nothing, never mind.
Oh. I'm getting ill now, Roger. I'm ill now, Roger.
Now,
anyway, giving somebody white flowers will kill them.
These are supposed to be death omens, right? But this one says dreaming of a wedding or birth is a death omen.
Well, have I ever told you about my ex-wife?
No, but I did read about you buying her a new chair.
Yeah. Yeah, state won't let me plug it in, but I got it for her.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
I'm doing this show on CJ Mars.
Yeah.
You ought to come listen to it sometime. It's pretty good. Just saying.
Hey,
I mean, I don't know what show you're listening to today, but I just said that one too.
I'm doing this show on CJ Mars too, where I'm in a chat room.
Shut up.
I'm just calling into this show on CJ Mars while they'll let me. They haven't blocked my number yet.
They blocked one for trying to molest me and my window shade last week. So,
but I got a new number, so it's all good.
If you don't have both oars in the water, that could be.
if you get your drag queen fishing pole attached to a shark, that could be a death omen.
If you use the drag queen pro without dressing in drag and using the drag lure, it could be a death omen.
That's right. It could be a death omen.
Especially if you don't have a video camera running while you're doing this.
Yes.
That's the key element of that one.
Oh, yes. And if you buy your Drag Queen Pro and you don't get the free bottle of lubricant, it could be a death omen. Either that or a dry drag.
So, now I know you've been looking at a list of omens that could cause your death, but have you looked at many of them that come following a death?
Actually, no, but let's see here.
Like the death beetle. Hang on, I'm looking him up right now. The death beetle. Hang on. All right, the death watch beetle, usually found in buildings, boring into wooden furniture and structures. The death watch beetle received its name from belief that the tapping sound it generated in a house predicted a death in the family.
Asian death omens. If 3 people take a picture together, the one in the middle will die first.
Huh.
I'm glad we didn't need discussion on the death beetle here or nothing. I mean, Roger's not even listening to my half of the show. I don't even know why. I'm doing such an outstanding job here.
Hold that thought, everybody. We're live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York. Carry on.
You know, I was just reading one superstition. It says if the deceased has lived a good life, flowers would bloom on their grave. But if they have been evil, only weeds would grow.
Roger's going to have dandelions growing out of his. Oh, Roger, you poor guy.
Everybody hates me.
Wait, here's a strange one. It says never wear anything new to a funeral, especially shoes.
Okay.
There's no... They don't elaborate on it, but... Okay, don't wear new clothes to a funeral.
Roger's going to have cucumbers growing out of his grave. No, that's too funny.
Oh, you'll love this one. You should always cover your mouth while yawning so your spirit doesn't leave you and the devil never enters your body.
Well, you know, that all sounds funny and everything, but you know that's the reason you say bless you when you sneeze is because back in biblical times they believed that was how you cast out evil spirits by sneezing. So people said bless you so that the spirits couldn't come back in. Yeah,
yep.
That's true story. True story. As crazy as that sounds. Well, I guess I'm done with that conversation.
Right.
Big Bird's yawn.
Well, as long as she covers her mouth, she's okay.
We're putting Big Bird to sleep over here. So.
Well, it's you're supposed to stop the clock in a death room, or you'll have bad luck.
Stop the clock in a death room.
Mm-hmm.
What if anybody... Here's a good thought, Roger. Like Waverly Hills, where they lost like 30,000 people in 1 year. I wonder if anybody wore a watch in there, and like a pocket watch, I'm sure. But I wonder if any of them stopped.
I don't know.
People was constantly dying in that place.
Right.
They stopped.
That's interesting.
Wow, something I said is interesting tonight. I feel impressed. Man, something bore Roger taking a second to contemplate what I just said tonight. Man, well, that's it for me, folks. I'll see y'all next week. Guess I'm done here.
Well, you know, you're always talking about how good looking you are. Well, you know,
I am good looking. I'm not just talking about it.
I'm brilliant, so you know it takes a really captivating question to.
I didn't cover my mouth either. Sorry.
You know,
I yawned.
The devil just got in there.
Mouth. Yeah.
Being as awesome as I am, it takes a lot to entertain me. So you have to come up with something really good, Dusty. You know what I mean?
I have. I've come up with several things really good. And what do? You just start talking about something else. And then a few minutes later, you go, "Hey, listen to this," and it's the same one I done said. But yet you're trying to get credit for my genius.
Because it sounds so much better when I say it.
Okay. What? No. Oh, yeah. Take that, Roger. Yeah, good job, Roger.
You know what? You are not funny.
Therefore, you are not going to get to butter your bread.
Yeah, but what he said. What he said. You are not funny even.
Oh, Lord. Okay, go back to work, Roger.
Don't make me do it on the air.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Don't make me do it.
uh,
I don't know.
you know, it's
after that statement, I'm just speechless. I really am.
legend has it that Billy the Kid carried a pocket watch, and he never did wind it, so therefore it stayed stopped all the time because he believed in the whole clock stopping thing, and he believed as long as he didn't wind his pocket watch that he would not die. He could kill everybody. But then the one day he wound his pocket watch is supposedly the day that Pat Garrett shot and killed him. Just throwing that out there. As odd as that is.
But then again, the rumor is that Pat Garrett really didn't shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, he died in Hyco, Texas by the name of Brushy Bill Roberts in the 40s.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying. He never would wind his pocket watch because he thought as long as he did not wind it, he would not be killed. Because his watch would not stop as long as, when he was doing whatever, his watch wouldn't stop because it wasn't started to start with.
Well, even a broken watch or one that's not been wound is still correct twice a day. So,
This
have you
is
ever
true.
thought about that?
That is very true. Oh, Roger's in an argument over here. Don't argue with the boss, Roger.
Well,
see, CJ, I'm on your side here. I'm fighting for you, CJ. It don't matter how many times you don't get to butter your bread. I'm still over here fighting for you. Oh, I can say all this because, well, I mean, I ain't got nothing better to do. It's not like I'm arguing in the chat room while I'm doing this. So I can't look at the globe and see how many people's listening. See if we have all 10 of our listeners in there or not. But
all 10
yeah. I mean, I can't get on here to see. So I mean, all I have is time to sit around and talk about stuff and think about stuff to say.
I had to watch once.
What? Where did that even come from?
What kind of watch was it, Roger?
It was Mickey Mouse.
Okay. Hey, a bird flying down your chimney is a death omen.
Yeah. See, and that's one that I read earlier. Saying you was talking about me.
Right, but it's nowhere near. That's nowhere near as much of a death omen as a bird flying down the exhaust vent for your gas furnace.
This is true.
Just saying.
Well, no, that'd be a definite death omen because once that sucker went in there, he's fried.
Okay, Roger, did you say this one? An owl looking through your window. If an owl is sitting there looking through my window, I'm probably going to kill myself in here trying to get out of the way because it's going to be freaking me out anyway.
Actually, I did say that one earlier.
Of course you did. Anyway.
I did. You were listening.
I'm just going to say all mine over again because the light goes out at dinner. The light goes out at dinner is a death omen.
No, I didn't say that one, but I did.
There you go. Well, then my work here is done. I still like that hearing knocks when no one is at the door is a death omen.
If you wear a duty belt with nothing else on underneath it, it's a death omen.
It is not. That's what gets the lone fox at your door I talked about earlier. But yeah, hearing knocks on your door when ain't nobody there, that's not a death omen. That's somebody hiding in the bushes.
Dusty?
Huh?
Shrek is in the room.
Oh, great.
Hey,
Shrek's going to be mouthing about
The
me, and I cannot see it tonight.
what's up, Shrek?
Don't talk to him. Don't even talk to Shrek. Don't
uh,
even talk to him. Shrek
it,
knows me from work. So Shrek has seen my duty belt. And he knows how fabulous it is. I mean,
has he
so
has he seen you in nothing but your duty belt, though? I mean,
negative. No, sir, he has not. He's not that lucky. He's not that lucky. But okay. So let's rotate out of this bad luck omens. Let's go into bad luck superstitions. You want to? Because some of
Let
these
me
are
see.
really interesting too. Huh? Can we do that?
Superstition. I like
Yeah.
superstition.
Like killing a ladybug is bad luck.
mhm.
Killing a cricket, which is bad luck for me, as Shrek will know. Killing a cricket's bad luck because there's nothing more appetizing than eating a cricket. So a rabbit running across your path. I thought that was a black cat. When a black cat crossed your path, not a rabbit.
Well,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, that one's strange.
Yeah. And there's the killing the sparrow. They're supposed to carry the souls of the dead, like you was talking about earlier. 3 butterflies on a flower is bad luck. Oh, great. Somebody's at my door. Hang on. Y'all carry on.
Right. Now, I'm not sure what the definition is here, but a buckeye in your pocket is good luck. So they can be
okay.
taken several
Yeah.
ways.
Well, ain't that an Irish thing?
No, I'm trying to do a radio show. Well, guess what? My daughter's here. She thinks this is a random rest stop, evidently. I said, what do y'all want? I got to pee. Oh, great. Yes, come on in.
An acorn
Good
should be
evening,
carried to
Zach.
bring
This is her
luck and ensure
boyfriend.
a long life.
What?
An acorn should be carried to bring luck and ensure a long life.
Singing in bed. Singing in bed's bad luck.
An acorn at the window will keep lightning out.
I guess mine don't matter.
Hey, a cricket in your house is good luck.
But
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
eat it, it's bad luck. uh,
Okay, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be bad luck, good luck, or what, but I found something here that says a drowned woman floats face up, a drowned man floats face down.
wow.
I'm sorry, this is the last time I'm reading Ted Bundy's blog.
Hey, y'all gonna love this. Seeing an ambulance is very unlucky unless you pinch your nose and hold your breath until you see a black or brown dog.
what? Say that again. Seeing an ambulance.
You're gonna die if you don't pinch your nose and hold your breath till you see a dog.
Seeing an ambulance is bad luck unless you pinch your nose and hold your breath until you see a brown or a black dog.
Yeah.
But yet the black dog is a death omen.
Okay. Or you touch your toes, touch your nose, never go in one of those until you see a dog.
Refusing to kiss somebody under the mistletoe is bad luck.
Well, there's an exception to that, actually. The whole mistletoe thing, and I found out this from doing some research into the mistletoe myth back around Christmas. The mistletoe only applies if it's a virgin. So there's your way of getting around that. So yeah, for you guys trying to steal a kiss under the mistletoe, if she's not a virgin, it's not bad luck for her. So
If she is, it's bad luck for me.
If a bee enters your house, it's a sign that you will be having visitors. If you kill the bee, you will have bad luck, or the visitor will be unpleasant. A swarm of bees settling on a roof is an omen that the house will burn down.
You probably, because if you got a swarm of bees in my house, I'm going to burn it down.
You know, something I was just thinking about. Earlier, you'd mentioned that a rabbit crossing your path was supposed to be bad luck. But yet,
Yeah.
a rabbit's foot is good luck.
Right. Well, if the
So-
rabbit crosses your path, you have to kill it, cut its foot off, put it around your
Right.
neck.
Right. So
But
if you
what-
capture the rabbit and take its foot, does the foot counteract it crossing?
Yeah. That's the whole thing right there. That's it.
Okay.
But what if it was
that's-
just a
that's-
three-legged rabbit?
You might be out of luck on that.
and you
Didn't
can't
think about that one.
and you can't use the drag queen reel without a rabbit's foot around your neck.
Right. Hey, you might could use the drag queen reel to throw it to lasso the rabbit back if you can't catch it by foot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You know, tie a carrot on the end of the string, you know, throw it out there, put it back.
Like luring in Bugs Bunny.
Right.
Okay, I'm reading this, and can somebody tell me what a magpie is?
That's a bird.
It's a bird?
Kind of like a crow or something.
So if you see a single magpie, you must say, "Evening, Mr. Magpie. How's the wife and children?" to warn off bad luck.
Right. You know, that's what I did. I used to do that until I got committed that one time.
Well, I understand.
Right.
You
My
know-
doctor told me I shouldn't do that anymore.
Meeting a redhead first thing in the morning is bad luck. If
Oh,
it's my daughter, I agree. If it's a
Oh.
random redhead on the street, hey, it's all good luck for me.
Right. Well, going back to that list of X's, I'm going to say that is always bad luck.
No, it's not. Shoes on a table is bad luck, Roger. So therefore, there are no dead people laying on your kitchen table.
I'm
just saying.
Going back to that. And
Are you on
going
Ted
back
Bundy's
to that,
blog,
if you
too?
didn't believe-
I am. Hey, but here's one that, you know, my daughter's sitting right over here. She can contest that, I believe, through and through. A hat on a bed is bad luck, and it means someone will die. I will never put a hat on a bed, nor will I let her put a hat on a bed.
That.
So
Oh, here's a strange one. I guess this is supposed to be a fact. I don't know. But it says a sailor wearing an earring cannot drown.
Okay.
that explains the pirates.
Right.
Killing an albatross while on a boat is bad luck. But I'm not sure what an albatross is. Wait, hang on. Do you know what an albatross
Looney bird.
Man,
is? It
there's
one of those cuckoo birds?
about
Yeah, the loony birds.
magpies and critters and a tool belt.
A duty belt, not a tool
duty
belt.
A duty belt, yes.
Pointing at the moon is bad luck.
Big bird.
Pointing at the moon's bad luck.
Pointing at the moon.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I've had all this bad luck all this. Oh,
And drinking water that holds the moon's reflection is bad luck.
okay.
You know, somebody had way too much time on their hands. Having an odd number of fruit stones or pips. And I would like to interject that and saying having an odd number of kidney stones is bad luck too.
Right. That one's definitely bad luck.
If you get a chill up your back or goosebumps, it means that someone is walking over your grave.
I believe that, or a rabbit. That's a death omen.
Right.
See, Roger, I listen to your radio show. Giving or gifting someone an empty wallet is bad luck. So, Roger, next Christmas, I expect a full wallet for Christmas.
Oh,
Right.
wallet.
Right. For everyone listening, I want a wallet for Christmas.
That's
birthday.
right. That's right. And I'll take the bad luck, but I'll take the redhead first thing in the morning, too.
So
Except my daughter.
A wallet
She's bad luck no
in
matter
it,
what time of
that's
day.
not bad luck because it's got something in it.
What? And a picture of you in my wallet don't count either, Roger.
I think that's bad luck there.
Hey.
That would definitely be bad luck. I would be showing some girl a beautiful picture of me in my wallet just so she can see I look like this all the time, and that picture of Roger would fall out of my wallet. And it would be over with.
And she would go, God, who's that good-looking creature?
Oh, great. Now you're trying to take on my persona here.
See,
it's never going to work.
Roger's like me. He's got a face for radio.
Right? Yeah. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sure.
So here's a strange one I've seen, and I've never heard this before.
And
but
you also heard that saying, video killed the radio star.
Right. Exactly. On the list of weird things that I've been seeing, animals can talk at midnight on Christmas Eve.
So, well, if snowmen can talk on Christmas Eve, I guess animals can too.
I think that's directly related to how much eggnog you've had on Christmas Eve. I'm not sure.
Yeah, whenever you start having talking snowmen telling you about reindeers with glowing red noses, I think you have a little bit too much eggnog.
Right. The snowman's complaining because the animals won't shut up talking to him.
Yeah.
And here we visit Rudolph. Another bear woman.
You know, evil spirits can't harm you if you're standing inside a hula hoop.
Really?
That's what they say. And if you stick your hands in your pocket while walking past a cemetery, it will protect your parents.
I've got to remember this stuff for next time we go on an investigation. I'm going to have to buy about 10 hula hoops. We'll be the most professional looking team out there.
Welcome back, Johnny.
You know, let me go and load our EMF meter and get our cameras set up, and get our protective hula hoops out.
Here's one again from the Ted Bundy website. A knife as a gift from a lover means that the love will soon end. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I tell you, a bad superstition, and Roger, I can take you to the place where it is. But there's a place here in Union City called Northside Cemetery. And, you know, they believed in the bad luck of this so much, it's still on the law books today, that if you walk through one cemetery gate, say like on the north side of the cemetery, you have to come back out that gate. You cannot walk out a different gate. And that's still on the law books here. It's still a $5 fine if you walk into a cemetery gate at Northside Cemetery and don't leave out the same gate.
Speaking of cemeteries, there's a Civil War cemetery over there in Union City that I want to visit.
That's right down the road from me.
I actually stopped there and kind of looked and put one of the flags back up that had been knocked down or blew over or whatever, but I'd like to spend a little bit more time there.
All right, we'll go. Hey, here's one for all of us. Dropping an umbrella on the floor is an indication of a murder in the house.
Wow.
Right. Now, is that a murder to be or a murder that did
No,
happen?
no, that's already happened. It's bad luck to light 3 cigarettes at the same time.
I
And
was
that's
just
not
wondering.
bad luck. That's not bad luck. It's called cancer.
Well, I'm just wondering about the whole umbrella thing. Why more police detectives don't carry umbrellas on their investigations?
This is true.
I mean, that could solve so many cases. Oh, well, yeah, they died of natural causes.
Very true. You know,
My umbrella tells
a
me that
loaf of bread. Oh, what?
my umbrella tells me that this person died of natural causes, and
And now I have 7 years of bad luck.
Right. Well, my umbrella's telling me we're going to need to do an autopsy.
yeah.
Call Dr. G over here.
Right. Listen to this, and a loaf of bread should not be turned upside down after a slice has been cut from it.
Or
Here's one. Here's a healthy one.
you'll
If you
get
catch,
shot when you light 3 cigarettes
that's right.
during World War II.
That's probably not an omen. That was probably the truth.
Yeah.
Here's a healthy one. If you catch a fallen leaf on the first day of autumn, you will not catch a cold all winter.
Okay. Hold that thought, everybody. We're live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York. We're going on a short break, and we will be back. Don't nobody go away. You don't want to miss all this interesting stuff anyway.
You are listening to WCJV Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, New York.
Welcome back.
Okay, we're back, people, and we're waiting on His Eminence to arrive momentarily. Okay, love my budgie.
Okay, Frank, you were saying something during the break.
Right. I was looking over my list here off the Ted Bundy blog. and I found one of the most bizarre facts that I think I found. This even tops the animals being able to talk at Christmas Eve on midnight. Says if bird poop lands on you, it is good luck. So, I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to be bird poop or good luck. Right,
Well,
but
if it gets in your eye, you'll go blind.
If bird poop lands on me, I'm going to consider that awfully bad luck.
Yeah.
Well, why is that, Roger?
Huh?
You wouldn't consider that good luck?
No. Anyway.
He just ain't gonna do it.
And depending on where you were when the bird poop landed on you,
well, now, Dita's got a good point. You should consider it good luck because it could have been a flying elephant instead.
Well, that's true. That's true. That is true. Do I need to call him back? Probably, yes.
Around my daughters and keep
having to work on his.
Bye. Sorry, I had to walk my daughter out. And since I hacked her boyfriend's Facebook yesterday and put a picture of a cross-dresser as his profile picture.
Did someone say cross-dresser?
I believe we did. Welcome to our show, sir.
Oh.
It's what we do, talk about ghost and cross-dressing. That's our main priority of the show.
Well, and occasionally cross-dressing ghost.
Occasionally.
His Eminence has arrived, and okay, he's not arriving. He'll be calling back. He's having problems with his equipment there.
Did she say the clown? Did you call him a clown? No, we're gonna talk about this a minute, and hopefully he's still listening. When you called him a clown, he is the great one. He is not a clown.
Right.
Everybody knows this.
He is His Eminence, the Grand Poobah of the paranormal.
He's like the Jabba the Hutt. I mean, he's a know-it-all. Correct? Wait, not Jabba the Hutt. Who am I looking for here? Y'all can tell I never was a Star Wars guy.
Jabba the Hutt.
Obi-Wan Kenobi or something. Whoever the smart guy was. Okay, let me go back.
He was looking for the Pizza the
Hut. Yes. He's like the wizard from the Wizard of Oz, only taller.
He comes in like Obi-Wan or where he comes in and says, "Amazing I am."
That's right. Which is going to be real hard for us to follow when he starts talking in riddles. Okay.
Ross is here. Hello. Jabba, Obi-Wan.
Bizarre love triangles are always a bad superstition too. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well,
Right.
you would, see, because you've probably been mixed up in a few of them.
I probably have. It's right about the time I carried that hoe through my house.
Yeah, with an axe and a shovel.
That's right.
And I know where you were going with that hoe and the axe and the shovel.
Just to the cross space.
Right. Well, now here's another strange one. If you cut your hair or fingernails at night, ghosts will come around.
Well, okay.
Really? Because I cut my hair at night all the time.
That could be why you're haunted. That
Could be why I just chose to become a ghost hunter.
right. That explains so much.
See, now we know why you had that incubus over there.
I do not have an incubus.
And all this time, he thought it was the duty belt.
All this time. Now, y'all do know you got to hold your breath while going past a cemetery, right? Otherwise, you'll breathe in the spirit of someone who's recently died. You ever heard that?
Well, or do you see a black or brown dog?
Yes. Now, listen to this. It's bad luck to let someone rest their foot on your chair while gambling. If anyone tries, it is customary to challenge them to a gunfight. I'm going to remember this, and I'm going to tell the police, hey, I'm following the law. Oh, great. My kid just sent me a message, y'all. It says, I think I just broke my ankle. Your stupid ghost friend must have pushed me off the sidewalk. I'm messaging her back saying, should have let that bird poop on you.
Big Bird said the cheese, y'all.
What?
I knew there was a foul odor in the room there. I just.
That's all I said. You know, most people would be like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay, honey? Not me. I said, should have let that bird poop on you.
Well, while you're talking about superstitions like that, here's one that says if you pee in the road, you will get a sty in your eye.
Good God, no wonder I'm blind.
This one says, it is said that if you are out fishing and take time to stop and count the number of fish you have caught at any time, you will not catch any more that day. Hang on, don't say nothing. Y'all watch this. Unless you're using the new Drag Queen fishing reel. See, that's the commercial.
Right. For only $19.95, you can get yours.
And don't count the fish that you catch with the drag lure, or you won't catch any more fish that day.
Right. Now listen to this. This is a public service announcement. The ancient Greeks used to believe that if you had sex while a north wind was blowing, you would produce a male child. A southern wind would produce a female child.
What if it was just blowing straight in from the east?
Then you get a gay child. That's the only other way around it. You get a morphodite or something.
Right. I was about to ask if a swirling wind meant a hermaphrodite would be born.
That's right.
Or if it comes in from the west, you're going to have a cowgirl boy.
Right.
And if it's in the middle of the tornado, you get a Roger.
Well, so you have to pray for a tornado because you want to be blessed.
Well,
everybody got really quiet on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even. I just wouldn't even go into that one. A knife placed under the bed. A knife placed under the bed during childbirth will ease labor pains. Oh. This is disgusting, but so interesting.
Only you would
in
find
some parts
stuff interesting.
In some parts of Britain, it is said that eating the tongue of a dog will cure your ulcers.
Yeah, you're still on the Ted Bundy blog over there.
Well, if I ever get an ulcer, if my herpes ever come back and ulcer up my mouth,
Here,
sorry, neighbors, but I just ate your dog's tongue. I'm not sure that's exactly right because, well, I mean, the tongue is supposed to be full of antibiotics, ain't it, on a dog or something like that? It's supposed to be the
Well,
cleanest part of their mouth, even though they lick their butts all day.
right. They
How about if I just French kiss a dog? Will it make my ulcer go away?
well, they say a dog's mouth is cleaner than ours. So
Evidently, they don't know where. Well, evidently, they do know where my mouth has been.
right. Which makes you wonder. That's a good point you bring up about them licking their butts. Their mouth is supposed to be cleaner than ours, which would mean our mouth is dirtier than a dog's butt. Effectively, if you use that logic.
That's bad.
So, what you're saying is I need to quit buying these cleaning strips to go on my teeth. I just need to go around licking dog butt.
Right, that could be the key right there. So, Dusty, why can I picture you getting thrown out of a vet's office or a kennel or a pound sometime soon?
The heck with it. I'm going for the cow. I want my teeth cleaned overnight. Oh, well, this is just going awry.
It is bad luck to cut your fingernails on Friday or Sunday.
To cut what? Sheep nails?
Fingernails.
Oh. If you keep a spider in a walnut shell and place it around your neck, it will act as a repellent against the plague.
Well, that's good because we've got that epidemic going on here.
And when you use the drag queen reel and you catch a fish, you always eat the fish from the head towards the tail.
That way your teeth are clean when you're done. You don't have to brush your teeth after eating the fish if you eat his butt last. I mean, yeah, everybody knows that, Roger. Hey, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
I just found the cure for peeing in the middle of the road.
What's that?
Because, you said if you pee in the middle of the road, you'll get, what, a sty?
Right.
To cure a sty, you stand at a crossroads and recite, "Sty, sty, leave my eye. Take the next one coming by." So when you pee in the middle of the road, you wait for a car to come by. Make sure you put your business back up. Speaking of business, I just had to break up with my girlfriend. She was a midget. No. She wouldn't keep her nose out of my business, so.
Fear of Friday the 13th is rooted in ancient separate bad luck associations with the number 13 and the day Friday. The two unlucky entries combine to one super unlucky day.
But I thought 13 was actually supposed to be a lucky number. Is it not?
Well, I don't know. I think that depends on if you're gambling or what you do.
And to anyone, I can't see the globe. So, Roger, you'll have to tell me, do we have anyone listening in England today?
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
His Eminence is here.
Is it working?
All bow. Yes, you're working.
All hail the great bow.
Okay, finally, that darn witness protection plan,
Well, it's government funded. What do you expect?
Absolutely.
Right.
They're protecting me from the Greys. They're all out to get me.
Well, they work for the government, so what do you expect?
Right.
I know.
So even when the Greys are out to get you, it's still Uncle Sam in the background.
Right. The Greys are just on a different. They're on a different pay scale.
There you go.
They keep driving by my house and revving their engines.
Well, Bo, do you ever dream of a lizard? You ever had dreams about lizards?
Lizards.
Yes, because to dream of a lizard is a sign that you have a secret enemy.
Ooh. No,
Exactly.
I can't say I've dreamt of lizards lately.
Well, since
No,
you know, you probably already knew this, so I figure you might not have remembered it.
about the lizards?
Yes, the lizard. Because I'm sure you knew about it. I mean, you know everything about paranormal and superstitions and everything.
Well, I know that I know about the reptilians, and I was recently watching a Geico ad, and I saw that there were reptilians on there, and
I just saved a bunch of money from on my car insurance too. I put it in reverse.
don't trust them. Don't trust them. They are reptilian.
I put my car in reverse and left the scene of the accident. Is how I saved a bunch of money on my car insurance.
Yeah, I think that rap producer just did that this morning, didn't he? He just backed over a couple guys, yeah.
Yeah, well, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, Bo, it's been a little while since you've called in. Tell us about the new stuff going on with you there.
Well, Roger, first and foremost, I would like to apologize about my behavior on the New Year's Eve show. I was hitting the meat a little bit heavy there, and kind of like didn't realize what I was doing later into the evening, and woke up the next morning and I don't know, I wasn't myself. I woke up and there was a copy of Science Digest next to me and a book by Hans Holzer. I don't understand it.
I'm just glad he didn't say Han Solo when we went back to the Jabba the Hutt thing.
I was actually I was listening to the podcast afterwards, and I was actually being reasonable in in my discussions. So I apologize for my behavior.
No, it was all in good taste. We were actually just having a fun-filled New Year's Eve blast, and so whatever was going on was going on.
I was actually serious.
But I do believe you was called a clown at some point. I'm just saying.
No, it was a clownfish.
A clownfish?
Yeah.
A clown?
I'm just saying.
Funny,
I mean,
funny how? Like a clown? Do I amuse you?
I'm not real sure. I'm just saying what I heard. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Now, who is this, Dusty?
Yes, sir. Yes, your
Dusty, I've
Majesty.
never... It's a pleasure for you to speak to me.
Yes, it is. I mean, I am enthralled in your greatness at this moment. I can almost feel greatness coming through the computer to me.
You sound familiar. Have I spoken to you before?
I'm not real sure.
How about this?
I drank way too much to remember.
How about this? Have you seen my lost puppy? Does that sound familiar?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Oh, it must have been a different one. Never mind.
Must be somebody else looking for the lost puppy. 4 years ago?
Yeah, 20. Okay.
20 years ago?
Yeah, never mind. Well, so how is everybody tonight?
Well, I'm officially freaked out now. I don't know what's going on.
We are we are just doing fine, and I'm really curious because you haven't told me anything about how the prize is going yet. You know.
I'm sorry. Was I talking during the mead?
No, the sandwich entity. You were the Nobel Prize. You were trying to get.
Oh, the prize. Yes, I keep my eyes on the prize of my ghost sandwich report. Yeah, as you know, I've in case of the listeners are not familiar, people, they talk about there are ghosts of people, of human beings. There's ghosts of animals that people report. Also, I have conducted experiments about ghosts of processed meat, and I have reported ghost sandwiches, and so that is I've been working on that diligently, and as of right now, during the holiday season, I've kind of put it on the back burner, hoping, so to speak.
So now it's scorched meat.
Yes, it's toast now.
Can I interject something here, because I just thought about this, and I need to inform you, since I have never actually met you, unless there was something about a lost dog and I forgot. But I need to tell you, since I don't know that we've ever talked on the air, but I am the best looking guy in the paranormal field today. Just that way, when you might be the smartest, but I'm the prettiest. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there for you. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
okay.
I just want you to know that you might be the most genius one, but I'm the best looking one. I just want to say.
Amazing.
Well, and he will model his duty belt for you if you ask him.
Yes, I will. If you need to see how good looking I am, I'll put my duty belt on.
It's quite stunning.
and I'll put my fishing pole with my drag queen reel in my mace case.
Oh yeah.
And I always keep my worm in a little pouch.
He just keeps the mace case on to keep it spicy.
Yes.
Spice things up.
He carries a gerbil in his pouch, and don't ask him what he does.
Yes, do not ask about the gerbil, but let me say,
that's
that joker has some amazingly shiny white teeth. His teeth are amazingly white, but don't ask me how.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to throw out there that I'm the best looking guy in the paranormal field as of this date. So carry on. I'm sorry. I'll sit back and listen now.
Don't you know who I am?
Well, I heard you had a lost puppy. But other than that, I respect you, but I'm just letting you know I respect you in all of your greatness. But I am awful darn good looking. But I am good looking. So.
Hey, Bo?
Yes.
Dita wants to know, she says that you're not in the chat and everything, she wants to know, pant, what you wearing?
Well, after that conversation, hold on, let me pull my pants back up.
You're on radio. You don't have to wear pants.
That's right.
I've never wore pants as long as I've done this show. Just to my duty belt, and that is all. And a mask sometimes.
Oh, I have plenty of masks.
We all wear masks.
Yeah.
I just wear it so I don't get distracted by the mirror. In your van?
In my van.
Hey, little boy, you want some candy?
Looking for my puppy.
Yes. Wait a minute. Now I remember that puppy.
There you go.
That you never lost a puppy.
Oh,
But thank you for the sucker though.
Well, you know, you were talking about omens before.
Yes.
Okay, I've got one for you. If you're looking in your neighbor's window and her father catches you, you'll lose your livelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've learned that many times.
There's a very good chance that you could die looking in someone's window.
Yeah, then you'll have to move very quickly. I've learned that the hard way.
Did he not know who you was? He must have known who you
That's
was.
what it was. He didn't know who you was.
It was dark.
But all your greatness should have lit the world.
Oh, I'm getting there on that one. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, hold that
anyway.
thought, everybody. We're live on WCJV Digital Broadcasting out of Youngstown, New York. Carry on, Your Eminence.
Thank you, Roger. And I also would like to wish you a belated birthday.
Thank you, sir.
And if I could, I would like to sing you a song.
Yes, you may.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm so amazing. Happy birthday to you.
I don't think I've ever had a birthday song sung quite that way.
It's all about
Man,
you.
I can't wait for my birthday now.
It's all about you, Roger.
I love it.
That was awesome.
I am awesome.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree.
Can't everybody say they've had happy birthday sung to them by his eminence? So, I feel very honored.
Indeed.
So this isn't my first time talking to you. Do I call you Bo, Mr. Jerkhart, or Your Eminence, Mr. Bo Jerkhart? Which way do you prefer me to address you, sir?
All of the above would be fine.
Okay. Okay, well, this is the first time I've ever talked to you, all of the above, and I find it quite strange, actually. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just because
it's okay. It's okay. I know it's overwhelming.
I'm looking for I can't even come up with the right words to say how awkward I feel at this moment.
It's quite all right. I'm used to it. Bowmania has hit the world.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I just ripped my shirt just like they did in Hulkamania, but I just had Bo wrote on it.
There you go. Now, Roger, did you see on Throwback Thursday my post there about my movie from the
80s? Wait a minute.
Oh, you did not see
Thursday. That. Hold on.
Oh, sure. Now he's looking at at the post, trying to make you think that he's seen it.
No, I didn't. That's why.
See what he does?
Duh.
You see what he does? That's the way he does to me too. I will say something, and then he will say it right after me.
Shut up.
And claim he's the great one when you're not around.
I am the great one.
See what's going on? You see what's going on here? Conspiracy against you, all of the above.
I am the great one. I am.
There is a conspiracy against me. Everyone's against me. All those people that drive by on that road in front of my house, how dare they?
With their loud mufflers and all that stuff.
Rev their engines and blast their music.
if you would pee in the road and then go sty in my eye, pass
That's
on
right.
to the next one by, they won't be able to see to drive past your house anymore. But you're going to be dehydrated. But other than that,
Well, I know I do pee on the balloons, but
When I was reading further into that, and it does say that you can rub a gold wedding band on the sty and it will make it go away.
of course, it'll put your eye out too.
Right.
Get your
rid of the
finger in
sty,
your eye.
and everything.
They don't know how bad a gold wedding band burns my middle finger or my ring finger. So just imagine sticking it in my eye.
Right. I don't think they thought a lot of these through. There was one there was one I seen on there that said that if you hang garlic from your door, that no one will enter the house that wants to harm you. Or date you, for that matter.
that sounds almost like Dracula, you know?
Right.
Now, how about are you familiar with the superstition of carrying your bride over the threshold of your house, or inside of your house, because you are supposed to step into your house right-footed first, and women. This is according to I think Greek mythology or something like that. Where it came from was that women can be forgetful, and so you need to carry them across so they don't do it wrong. How do you like that?
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I've also heard it's bad luck if you drop them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to beat the piss out of you.
You will definitely not consummate the marriage that night. I was reading.
Oh,
go ahead, Your Majesty.
Thank you. No, Eminence. Thank you.
Eminence, sorry.
Another bad luck is to drag a conscious child across my threshold into my room. That's bad luck for me. But I digress.
I read a while ago that in England it was once a custom to pass a newborn baby through a rind of cheese. How big is the cheese in England? I wish somebody from England would call and tell me how big a block of cheese is over there.
Now, I'm looking at
push a baby
Thursday, the picture of you and Grant Wilson.
Nope.
That's not it?
No, that's not it. Are you into a BoJack Paranormal?
Yeah.
And the latest, I just posted it yesterday for Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
Because, then there was when I met Paul McCartney.
Okay, I'm not seeing that one. I'm just seeing the one with Grant Wilson. Hold on, let me refresh the page, see if it comes up. Nope, still didn't come up.
Huh.
Well, it did not show up.
Oh, well, I'll have to send that to you later.
Yeah, you have to send it to me private.
Yeah. Can I do that on here right now or no?
Yes, you can actually.
Okay.
You can,
hey, Frank.
You can send it via Skype message if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this stuff. I'm very new to this.
Hey, Frank.
Well, I'll do it later. Let's get on with the show.
Frank, you still in here?
Uh-oh.
Did Frank hang up?
He must have went to my website to check it out.
Frank is gone.
I was going to tell him my mama has some explaining to do, because this one says if a ferret or a weasel jumps over the tummy of a pregnant woman, then the child will be born with a birthmark. And I have a birthmark. But my mama never told me she had a ferret or a weasel. If a cow lifts their tails, it is an indication of the coming rain. or they're going to pee. One or the other.
Frank said his Skype went haywire.
Oh.
Dita said maybe your husband was a weasel. Her husband was a weasel.
Don't talk about my dad like that, Dita. The sudden falling of a comb while combing your hair is an indication of a coming disappointment. Like the big wad of hair that just come out of your head while you was brushing it. Your Eminence, tell me something that amazes me.
I am amazing.
Well, I already knew that.
Yeah, I am amazing. I'm hitting up the mead tonight.
Oh, I understand.
It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
From just walking around my backyard looking for things to take pictures of, and chasing people down the street, and things like that.
So have you upgraded to Windows 98 yet?
Oh, no, that is a new update for me from 95, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, I think it's top of the line.
Well, they say that Windows 98, has some added extras, that you might use for your paranormal research. So you might think about
that. Would be good. I could use some of that.
I think it has a better, what is it they call it? It recognizes more advanced software and stuff like that.
Oh, that's great. I need something like that. I've been going into the backyard looking for the one-legged Sasquatch, and I have not seen him since he called me a liar and hopped away.
That's because he's down at IHOP eating.
Well, I told you that he came down here and he went down to Mexico and then came back across the border so he could get food stamps and insurance and stuff to get his leg fixed. And
yeah. He changed his name. He changed his name to Eileen. If you're looking for him.
Eileen, oh. I get it. That's a good one. He probably is leaning around. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably is. See, not only am I beautiful, but I'm smart too.
Going across the yard the other night, spatink, with this little metal curved leg attachment that they put on him, and he was headed to the food stamp office over here in Dresden. I heard him going across the yard, spatink.
What do you call a Sasquatch with no arms and no legs?
I don't know. What do you call it?
Matt.
You know what you call a dog with no legs?
I don't know. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter. He ain't coming to you anyway.
Oh.
That was a good one. You gotta admit.
What do you call a Sasquatch in a swimming pool with no arms and no legs?
I'm not sure.
Bob.
I'm laughing just because you deserve me to laugh, but I really don't get it. But I'm laughing because
of course you don't.
Said it. The Eminence said it, so I know I have to laugh.
You see, let me break it down for you. See, he
Please,
has no
David.
arms. He has no arms and no legs, so his body would just be bobbing in the water, up and down,
Oh,
up
okay, I
and
get
down,
it now.
up and down.
Dusty's a little slow, you're aiming at. You kind of have to
Yes,
break things down for him because.
Of course. Okay.
spent too much
I
time
get it.
staring in the mirror.
Yeah, he spends too much time looking in the mirror.
I take
I
way
have
too
plenty
much.
of I have plenty of mirrors in my house. At the group home, I'm always looking at myself.
Oh,
Because I'm so awesome.
yes, I understand.
Anyway, Roger, I sent a clip of that film to you. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it was back in the as I said in my Facebook page, that during the 1980s, when Bowmania had hit the world, I was so popular, and what better way to feed the starving crowd of my awesomeness was to come out with a full length motion picture, and so I began. I was contacting some movie studios, and I actually did start filming a movie. It was called Rambo, and it was going very well. But I was informed by the Motion Picture Academy that I would be awarded I was going to sweep every category in their award ceremony. And the film wasn't even done yet. And I was already told that I was going to be winning Academy Awards for Best Gaffer Award and, all of those different kinds of awards. And I felt that it wouldn't be fair to my competition. The other movies that came out that year, like, like A Passage to India or the other stupid movies. So I felt that it would be more fair to them to let them have the award. So I walked off the project and handed it over to some guy named Sylvester. I don't even know.
Stallone.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he didn't win an Academy Award for that, did he? But I think he got one for Rocky, but not that one though. I would have gotten one for Rambo, but well, anyway, there was a clip in there from my personal vault that I pulled out of me in doing the film, and no one's ever seen it before, and I thought I would feed my hungry public with that of
Well,
my
for some
awesomeness.
reason, it's not letting me get the file.
That's
Oh,
because your computer's not good enough, Roger.
Hey, my computer's better than your laptop over there with no
It's
webcam.
still not good enough to see a Bo Gurthart movie. It's not good enough to see the All of the Above's movie. It only deserves to be shown in IMAX or something.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime,
I think I sent it to the wrong person. So
Yeah, I have it on mine.
someone's getting a clip
Yeah.
on their Skype of my movie.
I have it, and I feel honored to have it on mine.
Oh, Dusty, did you get it?
Yes, but I don't know if it's sent to everybody because it's just in the chat room, but I see it on mine. It says Rambo.
Yeah. Okay.
well, it's not downloading, so I don't know what's up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I will try one more time.
I do not know why it's not.
Yeah. Well, this makes... Oh, okay.
So,
I told you
It's
your
so
computer
specific.
wasn't good enough for a Rambo movie, because it
Oh,
seems
that's
to be
right.
working on my tablet.
That makes for bad radio, so I will do that some other time. So,
It's never bad radio when you're on here, sir.
That's right. Right.
It's only bad radio because they can't see me.
oh, you haven't seen me lately, have you?
No, but I know it's no competition. I mean, I
Were you
know
a
this
rock?
in the
Were
looks
you a
of
rock star? Were you an astronaut?
No, but I was a professional bull rider. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
That's
It's awesome.
admirable.
Thank you, sir. I mean,
You still have your
and now,
scrotum?
yes.
Okay.
I mainly keep it tucked in, but I still
Oh.
have it. Yeah. Just when I'm doing the cross-dressing commercials, though, do I have to tuck it in. That's the only time.
Like Buffalo Bill, huh?
Kinda.
Buffalo, yeah, doing the tuck there. Say
Yeah,
that again,
kinda.
nice and deep, yeah, nice and slow.
I'm not saying it again. I'm
Yeah.
not. You made me say it 10
Yeah.
times in that van when I was
Yeah.
helping you search for
Sorry.
your puppy.
Okay, sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Yeah, and like the time you had me in the van and you started going, it puts a lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
kind of
you
creeped me
know
out
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind
Yeah.
of creeped me out. I just want you to know. But, I mean, I still did it because I thought that was going to help you find the puppy.
Yeah. I mean, well, anyway, sorry, you must have been thinking of someone else, right?
Yes.
Right.
Someone else with a lost puppy.
With lots of candy.
Lots of candy in a van with a lost puppy. There is no correlation between that and you at all. I know this.
It puts the lotion on the skin. It rubs it. I hear people. It puts the in the hole.
Hey, Roger, I kind of fabricated that part. Really, he said, he puts the butter on the bread. Or else I knock him in the head. He puts the butter on the bread, or else I knock him in the head.
What you hollered at me for? I can't control that idiot.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't mean me being awesome, Mr. All of the Above. I don't mean I'm awesome. I don't mean that at all.
Forgive you. That's quite all right. That's quite all right.
I mean, secretly, CJ, Bo sent me that in a personal message. I was just trying to sound awesome, but really, it was Mr. All of the Above, the eminence, who actually said that. I will admit it. Oh, sure, she won't get on to you. I see how this goes. Oh, wow. I brought 4 listeners to this station, but I swear, I don't even know why I try. 4 listeners.
But
Another omen is if there are ants on my kitchen floor in the morning, that means I'm still awesome.
So, I hear you have a new hit single out.
A new hit single?
Do you not have a new hit single out from the album Me 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 Me?
Oh, let's see. Where did we leave off last? We left off with the Private Eye, I believe.
Yeah.
After that, no, I've actually taken a break during the Christmas holiday, and I haven't. I do have some on the back burner. Again, I use the back burner term, but I do have a couple of more songs that aren't ready to be released yet. I wanted to take a break a little bit because of all the recording and stuff like that going on. It was just it was too much on me. As you know, that I'm very busy sitting around all day, and it's very tough on my buttocks, and
Maybe I
so
put some butter on them.
I needed to. Oh yeah, I needed to take a little break, and decided to go on vacation. I went into guess where? My backyard, and found lots of interesting things back there, of course. Um, I will be coming out with some new photos soon. As you know, I have the one-legged Sasquatch recently, and I've been chasing a Loch Ness monster in my backyard that's been living in a puddle.
Yeah, that's better than living in a poodle.
But as far as new songs, I know I do have some, but they're not ready for release yet. The Happy Birthday song, I could put that on on the Me 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 album, but I don't know about that.
Don't know if you're worth that, Roger, to be on his Eminence album or not. Your birthday song.
Hey, now I feel
I was
very
listening for the crickets there.
very, very honored that His Eminence sang Happy Birthday to you. That's something nobody else can claim.
That
There
is
you
true.
go. So, may I ask, how old are you now?
56.
56. Very well. Very well.
I'm
Well,
getting younger every day.
There you go. Well, happy birthday to you. Was it a good day? Did you have a good day?
I had a great day, actually. I was overwhelmed by all the birthday wishes on Facebook. It was like, oh, God, I can't remember. It was 250, 300 birthday wishes on there. I was amazed.
That's great.
And I kind of chilled out, watched horror movies, and just kind of took it easy. And, yeah, I had a good time.
Did you get a, I don't know if they have that down where you are, a cookie puss? Did you ever, those Carvel cakes, cookie puss?
He got an incubus, if that helps any.
Actually, my wife got me a big thing of like birthday cupcakes that were awesome, and they were chocolate, and I love chocolate, so yeah, there you go. For some strange reason, they had baseball hats on them.
Baseball hats?
Baseball hats.
From what team?
And I can't remember. I have to go look, but
Was it some Mexican team?
He didn't care about the hat. He just wanted the cake.
Baseball hats on my birthday cake. You know what I'm saying? And I tried eating one of them. They're not chocolate or nothing like that. They're plastic. So.
Oh, dear Lord. I think it's an omen. If you eat if you eat a hat on your birthday, it's bad luck.
Yeah. You ain't got hat on your birthday. It's a bad omen. Especially if it's plastic with a sharp point.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are too much.
but yeah, they were good, and
I think for my birthday I'll get some cupcakes with little Cub Scout hats.
Oh, Lord.
and
Like
a bag full of Cub Scouts.
Yeah, I'd like to eat one of them.
Has anybody ever mentioned to you what I do for a living, Your Eminence?
You don't work for like the FBI or anything, do you?
Oh, well, I'm just saying, I have a duty belt with a cuff case and pepper spray, and I'm just kind of...
I've been pepper sprayed. Okay.
Yeah, so I carry handcuffs and pepper spray.
That's...
I'm just kidding, I'm a prison guard. I'm just kidding.
You're a dominatrix?
I just work at a prison. Calm down. I see guys with Cub Scout birthday cakes all the time. I mean, it's nothing.
Aww.
Right? What's that?
Yeah, were you a dominatrix? With the handcuffs?
From time to time, you know. I mean,
guys,
you're one of the village people.
It's according if I'm carrying that hole through my house.
The cowboy, the village people. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I'm the cowboy.
No, you're the cop. You got the handcuffs.
But secretly, I'm the cowboy. It's just it's all a conspiracy against you. I'm actually the cop, but I'm dressed as a cowboy just to throw you off.
Ooh,
you see?
You're morphing. You know, I see that. You're a skinwalker. You're kind of just like going between the two. You know, between the cop and the cowboy, back and forth.
And the dominatrix. But he was mainly off stage the whole time. He was side stage, the dominatrix.
Yeah, I don't remember the dominatrix village person.
Well, you had to go real far down south to see him, mostly in New Orleans to see him on stage.
There you go. Okay.
If I may interrupt here, good people, it's time to shut this thing down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He already knew that.
Yeah, I see the windows on next door. I gotta go check that out. They're going to bed soon. So,
anyway, Your Eminence, we appreciate it very much. Thank you for the birthday song. That was awesome. But then again, you are awesome. So
I am
awesome. So thank you for calling in. Everybody in the chat room, thanks for all the fun and the riot that you provide in there.
Yeah, thanks for nothing, because I couldn't see it.
Everybody listening in by phone and Skype, what have you, we appreciate it. Next week, same time, same channel. And if you can't be normal, be paranormal.
Gotta be paranormal. Got it.